Hi everyone, I'm Tanya and this is SparkCast, your video podcast for all things tech and innovation. Thanks so much for being here. This is episode 7. After a short pause in production, we are so excited to be back up and running. If you have yet to check out episodes 1 through 6, highly recommend doing so. There are some very insightful conversations that have happened around EV, some client spotlights, partnership showcasing, some really great conversations. Highly recommend checking out. But today we are here for a new episode, and I am happy to welcome Zack Magerman from Fitsentive. Zack is a SparkCenter client and founder of Fitsentive. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Yeah, and always a pleasure to interact with Spark, as I love being a Spark member, as Fitsentive has been for at least a year and a half, 2 years now. So it's been great. So tell me, what exactly do you want to talk about Fitsentive?
Well, Zack, you're actually our first guest in our new video space, so it's still a bit under construction, but I do want to give a quick intro about that before we dive into the conversation. So this space that you can see, there's lots more that you are not seeing behind the camera, but it is going to be available for rent to our SparkCenter community, and we also offer production and post-production services through our in-house marketing agency, Creative Spark. So if that's something you're interested in, take a look around as you're watching and listening to Zack and I converse. And and
it's a cool space, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's coming along. We're happy with where it's at and excited to see where we're at in a couple of weeks from now. But let's dive in. Let's talk a little bit about you. I mean, you mentioned you've been a member of Spark for about a year and a half. So I'm aware of what it is that you do, but maybe for people that are watching and listening, tell us a little bit about Fitsentive and what it is that you offer.
Absolutely. So Fitsentive it's on the whole a free app. It's a free fitness app. Mm-hmm. We feature full-length, on-demand guided workouts. And we guarantee that all of our trainers are certified experts. So specialists in whatever their exercise category may be. Mm-hmm. And our kicker is we actually pay our users to work out. So again, completely free.
Nice.
And we reward you to work out.
Nice.
Does it get better than that? No. So again, and we're ad free as well. So again, it really doesn't get any better than this when it comes to a fitness app that enables you to get healthy and active, right?
Absolutely.
At home, especially at home. These are all at home focused workouts, minimal to no equipment. Mm-hmm. We currently have over 450 workouts on the app by 45 different certified trainers.
Wow.
So we definitely have the content.
Yeah.
And we have like 20 different exercise categories on there. So you're definitely going to find something and lots of things that you love.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, being incentivized to move your body, that sounds pretty good to me. And you just recently ran a challenge for SparkCenter for the community clients and staff, right?
We did, yeah. So one of the neat things that we can do on the app is we can run what we call private group challenges. So anyone can reach out to us and set up if they've got friends or their organization, or in this case, SparkCenter employees. So what we did is we created a challenge that was exclusive to them, only they could enter. And again, there was extra additional incentives and points given. We ran several different workout style challenges, so they had different options.
Nice.
And it was great. Got a lot of great engagement, a lot of good workouts, and people got a lot of rewards. And what they do with those rewards in our app is actually exchange them for different gift cards. So we have Visa Prepaid, Amazon, Walmart, lots of different fitness and wellness brands. Hairstrong is one of our partners that actually founded here in Western.
Nice.
So yeah, lots of cool rewards and tangible. Not cryptocurrency or charity dollars or gift cards, to stuff that you actually shop at.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, I've heard only great things. Nick behind the camera was actually probably your number one participant in that challenge, and he's said great things about participating. So that's awesome. So how did this all come about? What led you to create this?
Yeah, great question, and one that I get often, obviously. So it was the start of COVID, or I should say well into COVID, as lots of new startups and businesses have come out of. Mm-hmm. And my wife was sitting at home looking to get back into working out and active. And she was spending hours and hours on YouTube looking for good workouts. And even when she'd find some, again, there's no guarantee that these are any more than just good-looking influencers.
Sure.
There's no certification guarantee, nothing like that. And then she'd ask me to illegally download them to create that playlist and get away from the ads.
Yeah.
Because YouTube, as we all know, has 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 ads now, depending on how long the video is you're watching. And for a workout, that disrupts your flow.
Yeah.
That throws you off. That ruins the workout. So I said, look, there's got to be a better way. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart, at spirit. I've started many other smaller businesses before, so I'm always problem solving.
Yep.
And it just occurred to me, like I said, there's got to be a better way of doing this. We know there's a lot of other fitness apps out there, but were any doing completely free, completely ad-free? Not really. And then there's the other aspect of it where she's also the kind of person that needs a little extra kick sometimes to actually start working out, as we all do.
Relatable.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We all need that little push sometimes to actually do something. And I was very aware of those companies that actually reward people to do surveys. And I figured, look, if they can get people to do boring surveys or take pictures of their receipts and let them know what they bought at the store, we can do that for working out.
Yeah.
Hence Fitsentive, fitness plus incentive. We're incentivizing fitness.
Yeah.
So gift cards for working out, and it's worked, and it's been great.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Great story too. I mean, when you have that personal connection to it, I find that the passion really shines through, and it does when you speak about it.
So thank you.
So at Spark, for anybody that's watching or listening and isn't aware of what it is that Spark Center does, we are a business incubator. So we offer entrepreneurs like Zack support in their entrepreneurial journey, whether that be, advisory support, operational support, funding opportunities. And that leads me to my next question, which is around a funding opportunity, government-funded program that called ElevateIP that Zack participated in. And we just kind of want to talk about that a little bit, what your experience was like going through the program, what you used it for, and see where that takes us.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, I can't say enough great things about Spark Center in this regard, especially as ElevateIP was and still is a fairly new program, but it was a brand new program when Spark Center alerted me to it.
Yep.
So new, in fact, that Fitsentive was one of the very first companies to actually go through it. And because of that, it was actually changing as we went through it, which changed for the better. But still, that just goes to show you how new it really is.
Yes.
So what ElevateIP did for us was it enabled us to get our Canadian trademarks for our name and our logo
Nice.
completely covered by the government.
Nice.
Originally, like I said, it was supposed to be 70%. They, through the process, changed it to 100%. 70% would have been fantastic because these are several $1,000 projects, especially when you're having to work with a law firm.
Yeah.
And again, so having it covered completely was great. The fact that Spark Center not only thought of us and alerted us to it, but facilitated the entire process was fantastic. So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but incubators like Spark Center actually have partners. So in this case, they partnered with a law firm.
Bearskin and Parr.
Fantastic law firm, by the way. And what they did is, so Spark Center facilitated, Bearskin and Parr came in, took care of everything in terms of the legality, the documents, the application itself. Honestly, I was so hands-off, which was fantastic because I had no idea what I was doing, and I don't have time for that stuff either. As a solopreneur, solo founder at the time, it was fantastic what Spark Center was able to do, not only bringing me into the program, but basically taking the lead and doing it all for me.
Amazing.
And now, trademark processes take time.
Sure.
But it's been tentatively approved. Again, it'll probably be a year from now before the government actually goes through and approves it. But the paperwork's done. It's all good. So very happy with that.
Easy peasy. That's
Exactly.
great. So obviously, when it comes to once you get through the application process and submit all of your documentation, there's that waiting period based on when the government gets to it. But when did you start the process of going through ElevateIP program?
Good question. I mean, all the days sort of mold and meld into each other for me. But I'd say it was probably about 3 to 5 months ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
On the 6-month end. Oh, yeah.
Really recently.
Again, it's a very recent new program.
Yeah.
And everything was taken care of very quickly.
Okay.
Again, Barrickson Parr got in and just bam, bam, taken care of.
Awesome.
Again, the only thing you're really waiting on is the government to process your trademark, which that just takes time.
Yeah.
It's a government entity, and that's just the way it goes.
Makes sense. Yeah. That is all great information. And one thing that I will add is this program is, of course, available to anybody that is part of the Spark Center community, but it's available elsewhere as well. You don't need to be a Spark member in order to take advantage of this program. So we have a full service listing on our website, sparkcenter.org. We'll put the link down below so you can check it out. And if you feel like it's something that you want to pursue, the application is available for you to review there as well. That's great. I mean,
I highly recommend going through Spark Center if you plan on doing anything related to ElevateIP. It was just so easy.
Yeah. And obviously, when it comes to being a member of Spark, one thing that we look for in our clients is that there's some level of technology or innovation, which Fitsentive obviously has. So that's the only reason why I mentioned you don't necessarily need to be a member of Spark to go through. We want to support entrepreneurship as a whole. But of course, if your business has some level of tech or innovation embedded in it, then we would love for you to be a part of our community and welcome that wholeheartedly. So that's fantastic. I just gave a plug to Spark. Let me pass it over to you once more just to wrap it up here. If you had a piece of advice for anybody who was maybe an aspiring entrepreneur wanting to start up their own business, what would that sound like?
It would be to join an incubator like Spark Center. Absolutely. I myself am a part of 5 different regional incubators. Wow. There's no limit or restriction to how many you can join. Mm-hmm. You get tons of amazing resources for free from these types of organizations, and they're there to help you.
Yeah.
And from my experience, you being the general you of a new founder, do not know everything, and you don't know the first few steps that you should be taking.
Yeah.
And these incubators will help you with that and set you on the right path to success. And I know that sounds cheesy and corny, but in all honesty, it's true.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And that's something that I would say myself, but it's coming from Zack. So, and he doesn't work for us. So fantastic. Thank you for that, Zack. Thank you for all of the wonderful insights that you shared around ElevateIP, and congratulations on your business. We're so proud of you and happy that you're a part of the Spark community. And if you aren't already following us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, please look us up. We'll include our handles and profile URLs below, and we'd love to have you join our community. But until next time, take care and chat soon.